Okay, yeah, for people that are using Windows 11 and Windows 10, I'm happy that you guys can be able to set up your sleep menu. So this is Windows 7 environment. Yeah, this is Windows 7 environment. Go here, this Windows 7 environment. This is what Windows 7 really looks like. Yeah, this is what Windows 7 really looks like. For people that don't really know or they're not conversant with Windows 7 system, this is what Windows 7 looks like. As you can see, Windows 7 professional. So this is what Windows 7 really looks like. Yeah, so I will be showing you guys how to locate the sleep menu, and other things. First, how to locate the sleep menu in Windows 7, and second, how to set it up, the time that your system will sleep and things like that. Remember, I have already shown Windows 11, I've already shown Windows 10, so this is Windows 7. So if you want to set up your sleep menu in Windows 7 system, first thing to do is to locate this your start button, or you can call it Windows button. Click on it. Once you click on it, it will open. Then you can see control panel. Remember, in Windows 11 we use settings. In Windows 11 you see settings, in Windows 10 you see settings. While in Windows 7, which is this one we are doing currently, this is what control panel. You go to your control panel. Once your control panel opens, inside control panel we have settings and security, we have network and internet, we have hardware and sound, we have programs, we have users account and family safety, we have other things inside here. But we'll be going, since we are dealing with power, yes, we'll be going into sound, hardware and sound. And hardware and sound hardware is all about things you can see and touch in a system, things like that. So, and we are dealing with something that involves power, which is hardware. Something that involves power, which is hardware. So we'll click on hardware and sound. Once hardware and sound open, you see up here, you see the drivers and printer, you see autoplay, you see sound, you see power. Remember last week we looked at power option. We'll talk about power mode, talk about battery and etc. So today we are looking at this what we call sleeping mode. Yes, how to set up a sleeping mode. So we'll also be going to power. Then you click on power. Once you click on power, power opens. You look down this side. You see required a password, this and this. You see many other things. So we'll be selecting this because we are trying to set up a panel. Or either you go here or you go here. Either you go to two of them, because remember what you are trying to set up is you are trying to set up our system, time that our system will be sleeping. Yes, so go change plan. You click on change plan, you can see the system is in 5 minutes. When the battery is on, when it's also plugged. When I say when the battery is on, I mean when you are using your system battery to do one or two things. It will sleep when it's 5 minutes. Maybe I will just leave the system for 5 minutes. You see, if I'm not using it for anything, the system will automatically sleep. Things like that. So for people that are always asking questions, why the system always is hand to off itself, it's not automatically offing itself. Rather, the system is sleeping, like somebody that is working and maybe the person is a bit tired, when you're a bit tired, you don't have anything to do than to sleep or rest. So at that moment, that is the resting time for the system or for the laptop, depending what you are using, depending the window you are using. So if you want to set it up now, we can change it to any minutes of our time: a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So this is where people always get confused. Maybe some people that their own sleeping time is in 2 minutes, and maybe your own sleeping system time is 2 minutes, my own is 3 minutes. Somebody will on your system, I'll on my system. Within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, the system screen will just stop showing. The thing will just be blank, and the person will be like, my system off itself and things like that. I think what actually do is that the system just sleep. So you can select any minutes, but best recommended for me is 5 minutes. 5 minutes is best. At least if I thought somebody is not using the system for 5 minutes, you know what you are doing. Maybe you left it to go and cook or to do this in our system, maybe use that 5 minutes to rest. So this is when you are plugged, when it's plugged in, when you are charging it, things like that. So I put my own 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is best. It's best recommended for the Windows. Yes, 10 minutes is the best recommended for the Windows. So if I want to change it, I'll click on it and select any minutes that I want, but I think the best recommended is 10 minutes. So this is how to locate your sleep menu and also set it up. Remember the process. This is power. I'm going back. Still remember the process. You come to control panel. From control panel you go to other places. So this Windows 7. This is Windows 7. Okay, let me close my screen. Let me close it now. Let me close my screen.